Hello, it is Monday, the 6th of October, 2025 at 5:20 p.m. 80 beautiful degrees. Tomorrow it will only be 63, so welcome to New England fall. And it's the golden hour. We're just under an hour away from sunset, so it's kind of a cool little vibe when you get the sun come over the buildings. So my window is already in shade. I have a friend who lives somewhere over there, and his building is in shade or partly in shade. And that's all I'm telling you, so you don't go stalking. Anyway, if you are new, this is your first time, welcome. I just take you out and walk like you're with me. We might talk about anything. And sometimes it's a neighborhood walk, sometimes it's the city, sometimes it's a little trail, a greenway that runs through the city. Today it's Allston, Brighton. And the students have been back for a couple months now. So sitting right between Boston University and Boston College. In this intersection, it's a miracle nobody dies. You've got lane here that has to merge there, but see how the train tracks cross? It's bonkers. So you got a lane here, two lanes, and a lane on the other side. And then the cross street and train, two train tracks. Anyway, we can go after these cars go, eventually. One characteristic of this neighborhood is its diversity. Got our corner pizza place, which is not open on Mondays, which is owned by a Turkish guy, I think. Liquor store that's run by Pakistanis, and they take Venmo. The laundry and stuff. Father and son market. It's like the corner bodega. Father's been unwell. I saw him Saturday. He's got two boys, one of which is like college age, and the other was only like 10 when I first moved here. No, probably 12. Anyway, he's working cashier at that store and the grocery store that's further down the street. So this is Commonwealth Avenue. This is the Warren Street stop on the Green Line going to Boston College, as you can see. I think we'll go to the park. So this is in large part student housing. There's some of us that are here year-round. September 1st is move-in day. People go in and find things in their apartment that they don't want, or if it's like their apartment from last year, which is rare, because they go home and take everything or put it in storage in May, and then they're back in September. Look, free toys. I would almost take the Army helicopter. I live with a bunch of Army vets, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Maybe if it's still there on the way back and I remember. If you've listened this long, you at least got a chance to must think about liking it. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We go to everything from little walks like this to parades and protests and what else? Lion dances, festivals. Last year, at the end of August, I went to a hip hop dance battle, which I didn't see anything about it this year, but I didn't exactly look. There's a website that's tied to an app called the Boston Calendar, and I can go on there any day of the week and find out exactly what's going on all over town. It's kind of cool. It's good for this kind of stuff. But you can see these are 3 stories. And as you'll see, there's every flavor of person. It's one of the great things about this place is its diversity. Hey, where are you from? Let me know in the comments. Or if you've been here. Oh, what have they done? See, sometimes I go to the same places, but you never know what you're going to see. Or we go a different way. Or this is Camelot Court, you know, like King Arthur's Camelot. And I got to go because I might be getting ready to get run over. So this is Ringer Park. I don't know why this... Oh, they're doing work. Interesting. I wonder if they're paving that path. There's a nature... I forget what they call it. Nature trail or something that goes off to the right. I like to take my friend's dog down there when I'm pet sitting. So yeah, I bought a new gimbal to live stream with. Oh, this I do with a DJI Pocket 3 and a DJI Mic 2. Oh, they're trimming trees. I see. Yeah, you can't have any dead branches falling, killing people. Like if one of those fell and hit me, I'd be dead. But it's kind of a cool little park. You're surrounded by the city, but couldn't tell it from right here. Lots of people bring their doggies. You got tennis courts, basketball courts. And then, oh, because they're doing the trees. You can go up on this hill and get kind of a view over this part of the city. It's not very high and a lot of trees. And then there's houses on that side. If you play Pokemon Go, this park has so many Pokestops in it, it's ridiculous. Like, we've passed about 4. There's also a bench over there, back over that way. And I was watching my friend's kind of beagle boxer mix, maybe. More boxer. Anyway, we came over here so he could get a walk and go sniff new places. And there's this kid sitting on the other bench. And we got ready to leave, and he asked if he could pet him because he was homesick. It was his first time away from home. Needless to say, he got lots of puppy licks all over his face. I know it's hard. I remember when I went off to the military, even though I had not lived at my parents' house for a while, but I'd stayed with my grandmother and grandfather to help take care of him because he had Parkinson's and actually passed away right before I went in. Look at all the shit that's closed. I actually saw people doing like a medieval reenactment battle right there. Swords and shields and... Oh, I don't know what they're doing here. Digging it up. A lot of times people bring their dogs out here and they run around because it's fenced in. Or it was. Sort of. Huh. I wonder what they're doing. That used to be a school, but it's abandoned now. I worked there for the primary elections, though. But not for the actual election in November. That's down a different street. It was the first stoplight we came to. If you turn left. I'm a Midwesterner from a small town. We pass people on the sidewalk we don't even know, and it's like hello and out of the head or something. And people here just look to the ground. I mean, I do that because I have balance issues when it's dark, but shit. So yeah, they dug up all this fencing, it looks like, and I don't know what those slabs were. Huh. Oh, unless they were part of the sidewalk? Try to not get run over. I think see people up on the hill enjoying the sunset. He's whistling and I'm looking for a dog. See, there's a public water fountain, which is kind of cool if you are parched. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, heck. Sorry, I sometimes use those adult words. So, what's going on in everybody's life? I consider you all my friends, and I really want to know. Let me know in the comments. And that was the extent of Ringer Park. You can go around that way to the school, but not anymore. Yeah, the school's been abandoned for years now. Named after Stanley Ringer, born here in Allston. We started in Brighton, now we're in Allston. And we just came out of the park, and you can see the sun's getting a little bit lower. And I think it's cool to just go see the different kinds of architecture. See that White House down there is very different from all the rest of them. All right, we'll go back towards Comm Ave. More to see. There's also the little Ringer playground that you probably saw that I didn't point out. And we just passed the last Pokestop at the exit. I guess you can go up there. That's like right next to the school. It's kind of one of the highest. I'm surprised. Maybe they can't block it off over here. Huh. I was gonna go up there for a sunset thing, but I don't think you get a very good view from right here. I just saw it for a second. I was gonna take you to sunset, but I decided that too late. And I wanted to live stream it, and then I realized that I hadn't charged a couple of pieces of equipment I needed, because I guess it would work with this. The other one's just smaller, and I want to try it out. Plus, the last time I live streamed it, the video wobbled. I try to produce quality content for you whenever I'm not too baked. Yes, it's legal here. Don't judge me. I have nerve damage in my feet. I cannot feel the ground. You can stick a piece of wood all the way to the bone and of an infected toe before it was cut off. And I didn't feel it. But I have an amazing surgeon that fixed it all. 4 times in 2 years. That's why I sometimes haven't had as wide a variety of videos as I would like, because I'm trying to deal with these issues, like open wounds that wouldn't close for 3 years. Which is kind of why I have the Buy Me a Coffee link, because I want a fixed income as a disabled vet, so I am saving up to go out of this area, because I can get all over like Eastern Mass on the Boston Transit system. Coming back down to the end of the park where that nature trail comes out is right down here. but this is kind of the back side. So if you go up on the hill, you can be all the way up there and look down on people walking down here or whatnot. And there's always like beer bottles up there and shit, or people, shit, it might be like school kids, you know. But it's different kind of at night, and this video is going to be longer than what I usually do. Usually they're only about 20 minutes long, but I'm trying something else. I have kind of a song that I've fallen for called Big FU. If you like little dance music, slide it into your playlist. I love it because I get to say bad words while I sing. So here's the back. See those porches? Every now and then, although it's been a while, well, I haven't been watching local news, you'll see a report of they've collapsed. I saw one where a girl died because they were up on the 3rd floor. That's crazy talk. I don't like heights, despite the fact that I flew it over 30,000 feet for 6.5 years. But then it was in this cigar-shaped tube that I knew I could not fall out of. Well, it was made by Boeing. Damn! Good thing they didn't have those problems back then. The plane was built in the 50s. There is a Green Line train. In front's a Type 7. In the back is Type 8. They have to always have one Type 8 with the Type 7s because they're not accessible. There's no ground level entrances. I usually use those because I have bad ankles, knees, feet.
Is it only today?
I'm actually trying out new shoes to see if they help today. All right, so when the train goes, I can go because nobody can go that way. Although they try. You're a big rock. That's it. But yeah, they have to go together. The Type 8 can go by itself if they only need one, like on the weekends, especially in the summer. I didn't bring my tripod, and the new shoes are trying to come untied. Oh well. In that case, I may just break it off so I can retie. But this is the hood. And you can see these are more of those 3 stories, the fronts, and then on the other side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 story. That's how tall my building is. Nope, those are, yeah, 6. That's how tall my building is. I just realized it's been a while since I've brought you down this way. You see up there, you still got sun. Some of the trees are already just, leaves just dry and drop, or die and drop. I'm still gonna go to the Arboretum when they start changing, because I finally made it there this summer and I was like, oh, this is freaking beautiful. There's a video of it back somewhere, and a bonsai display, which they have these sensors. They're inside this like gazebo thing that it's totally enclosed, but it has like a window in front of each one. If you get your hand close to the window, which I got the camera closed, it sounds an alarm. It says, please step away from the This used to be a mural. If I remember, I'll find it and show you. Got a train, Type 8 in the front. So there's 7, 8, and 9. The 9s, they only bought 100 of them total. They tend to go on the D line because it's the longest, and they can't go on the E line, which goes to, well, the D goes to Riverside. It's way out to the western edge of the city. And then I did a video out to there with snow. That's been a while. Because I was like, oh, it just snowed. I want to go out there while it's still pretty. It came out pretty nice. The only thing is you can't control how clean the windows are on the trains. I did some commuter rail fanning, and the windows were kind of gross. We're at the Greek Street stop. I just don't want to walk out of these shoes. So on the other side, there's a barbershop and the Xfinity office. I had them for a while, but arm and a leg, and I got better speed for less money. Not doing an advertisement because I don't do this, but it was T-Mobile 5G. The only problem is if there's a problem with your phone, like a bad tower, then you have no phone and no internet. So I'm not so sure about that. I should get me a T1 as a back. No, that goes back to my old IT days. Anyway. I usually pull over and let people pass. See, the sun's still shining. It's kind of hard because it was down there and then it's kind of... Anyway, we turned around. So that's still in the sun. It's back that way. Still have flowers. It's only been in the 49, I think was the low so far. Anyway. Oh, see the ladybug and the turtle? They're my favorite parts of this, up there where the dog is. And with the aforementioned Pokemon Go, it's a Poke Gym. This is a really lucrative street. I ride up and down on the train, like going to the movies or something downtown. And I play while I'm on the train, and if you need stuff like, potions and balls, they're everywhere. And you can fight for a lot of gems. I'm gonna take someday, because I've got a lot of stuff saved up. I'm just gonna go down here and blast out as many as I can before it gets cold. Oh, I always like this. I hope I wasn't pointing you over here the whole time. So I'm going to point you down and see the little rock garden. I think it's cute. They redo it every year. And then there's this little gnome. I think that's the gnome. Oh, there's no. See him? There he is. And now... like magic, sort of. See, if I was really good, if it wasn't this kind of video, I'd edit that out, but you're here with me. I'm not just going to cover your eyes up. Bike stand, kind of cool. So is this one. You got the apartment management and a laundry place. All the things you'd find at a college housing neighborhood. It's the Hopewell bar, but then you got these, 1, 2, 3, 4 stories above it. And the outside, this has only got a few weeks left. I think November 1st it has to be gone. So, I just want to point out the fire escape. my butt would have to be in flames before I walk down that. More sunshine. People watching is fun. I think I got a better look at you than you did. No. We have something for everyone here. Alright. Then we're here. You know what? I walked right past the Aerosmith apartment. It was back there on that side. It's where Aerosmith actually formed the band. Has like a little green plaque on the front of it. No, yeah, see all the students out of school, running errands, getting dinner, drinks. There's no happy hours in Boston. From back in the days of people driving drunk or not being able to have a way home because the transportation system stops way too early compared to other cities. I mean, London has a night system, night bus that goes all over the city. But not Boston. Mario Kart Mondays starts at 8. This is the Avenue bar. I keep saying I'm going to get one of those Avenue burgers, but I haven't yet. Here's the interesting wall. It's always fun to see what stickers are on all this shit. I mean stuff. There's probably nobody still listening anyway. If so, tell me it's okay to cuss. Alright, so I don't know what we're about to see. But we're gonna walk to the corner. Another train. And see all the people over there waiting to get on. In answer to your question, if you're still here, I don't know. Usually I can tell when I was trying to subtly look for the Adam's apple. Well, oh, that just gave it away. Oh well, like I said, I'm safe. There's another set of trains. See all the people getting off? It's all the kiddies coming home and the communists. I hope that's not like a... No, that was just part of it. Alright, let's watch the intersection for 1 second. You know, honking to tell the kids to get out of the fucking way. I mean, freaking. Yeah, that goes down for Brooklyn. Alright, so we're at half an hour. And I'm going to go ahead and end this. I lied. I'm not going to make it all one video. Because I'm going to tie my shoes. Until next time, love y'all.